A student hears the sound of someone falling within the disabled bathroom. They approach and see blood flowing out from under the door. Marcus is an intelligent student and skilled classical musician who aspires to please his father, whose success he hopes to emulate. Melody. His sister has symptoms of depression. She is not supported by her parents, and has a broken relationship with her father. Luke is a handsome, athletic sportsman who aspires to play Premier League soccer. He has a close relationship with Melody, with whom he grew up. Luke's girlfriend, Sarah, is madly in love with him. Sarah is attractive, but struggles with an eating disorder. Sean is a dopehead and a social outcast, mostly because of his homosexuality. He is teased by other students, particularly Luke. Stephen is a soccer fanatic who recently moved to Australia from England. He has an obvious limp, and was born with 2 urethras, often resulting in his wetting himself. At school, Melody meets up with Luke. Marcus goes to the music room and begins playing classical music. He is joined by Kelly, who congratulates him on a well-written creative story he wrote for English. When Kelly inquires into the story, Marcus abruptly leaves. Luke is shown bullying other students and discussing sexual fantasies with his friends. Melody shies away from personal questions about her family, while Sarah discusses how madly in love she is with Luke. Stephen is forced to change his pants after wetting himself in class. Sean is deeply frustrated with non-accepting views towards homosexuality, and it is evident that his sexuality is no secret. Marcus is confronted by his English teacher about some disturbing content of his English story. Melody takes a pregnancy test, and it gives a positive result. As she exits, Sarah, who was in the bathroom throwing up, sees her holding the test. Sarah assumes that Luke has slept around, and blames Melody. She tells her friends what she saw. Luke plays soccer and Stephen watches from afar, describing his dreams of being a soccer player. Marcus receives his results for chemistry, 87%, and is very upset at not achieving his desired 90%. He confronts his teacher, but is infuriated when she explains there is nothing she can do. Stephen wets his pants again. Since he had only one set of spare clothing, he waits in the stall for the stain to dry. Sean sees the school counselor and describes his parents' unhappiness about his sexual orientation. After the session, he hides in the janitor's room smoking weed. Meanwhile, Luke has sex with Sarah. Sean confronts Luke about why he does not speak to him in public. They kiss, until Luke gets angry with himself and yells at Sean. Sean storms out, angry with Luke for not coming out. All this is overheard by Stephen, still in the stall. In his rage, Luke smashes a bathroom door and sees Stephen. He punches him in the nose and threatens him not to say anything, exiting the bathroom with a bloody nose. Stephen is comforted by Kelly, who offers him a tissue. In the library, fishing for information, one of Sarah's friends approaches Marcus and casually mentions that his sister is pregnant. Marcus is furious. It is revealed in flashback that he raped his sister while their parents were away. He finds and confronts Melody, yelling at and shoving her and demanding to know if it is true. Kelly witnesses this. It is revealed that it was Kelly who committed suicide. She slits her wrist with scissors and sits sobbing in her blood until she dies. Each of the characters comments on Kelly. Luke says, "Sometimes we get so wrapped up in our own problems that we don't notice others." Sean contemplates the afterlife. Sarah is upset that the last time she spoke to Kelly was 10 years ago. Stephen says that he will miss her because she was his friend. Melody notes that Kelly was lucky for having left this world. And Marcus, who was apparently very close friends with Kelly, is frustrated that she did not mention anything.